So electricity just went off today, March 17th, 11 a.m. Electricity just died. We're not sure how much it has affected. We know the entire building has just gone off. We don't know if it's the whole block, the whole city, the whole state. We don't know anything yet. We're checking down the information right now. We are heading out though, nonetheless, to get more supplies. So we are on our way right now to the gun store. We're gonna buy even more ammunition. We're gonna buy a couple more magazines. Our electricity going out just now was, to say the least, a little scary.
Very scary.
It turned back on. Luckily, pretty quickly, maybe 10-15 minutes after it turned off. But nonetheless, the electricity going out pretty much puts everything into jeopardy. All of our food is frozen or refrigerated. We don't have too many cans of food. Right now, we're going to also stop after the gun store, after ammunition. We're also stopping to buy more canned goods so that we have on hand. With the electricity going out, we're also considering leaving the city altogether. If anything happens, the city is where it's going to happen at. We need to have a contingency plan, and we kind of need to make a decision about what we're going to do if we do decide to leave the city. But one step at a time. We got to get to the ammunition store. We have to see what they have, what's available. We called to make sure that they have the magazine that we need, and hopefully they have all the ammunition we need. That way we're prepared for the worst. Hey Mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're thinking about getting out of the city and going to Andrews.
Okay. Does he have the room?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's a 2-bedroom place. He's only using 1 bedroom.
Okay.
Yeah, we're considering getting out of the city because this morning, the electricity went out, and we realized, like, if the electricity goes out again, we didn't know if it was a warning. I mean, it turned on after 15 minutes or so, but still, we didn't know if it was like a warning of what's to come or a foreshadowing. But if the electricity goes out, we're a little worried our food is going to be compromised.
Well, that's very true. Yeah, but that can happen anywhere, baby.
I know.
Not just the city or not just your area. It can happen anywhere.
It can happen anywhere, Mom, but the difference is that if it's in the city, there's a lot more people around who are going to start looking for places to rob to try to get their food. And that way we can kind of combine our resources and skills and knowledge and effort, effectively.
So when are you going to make a final decision?
Tonight. I'm going to discuss it with him tonight and kind of go over the plan if we do decide to do that. If we're going to do it tomorrow, or if we do it the next day, or if we just kind of wait and see how things go. But I kind of don't want to wait because I don't want to get stuck in the city if they put some sort of like travel restriction on the highways and they don't let you leave.
Yeah, we're struggling, but that's what it is. So, all right.
All right, bye.
All right, baby. Love you.
Love you too. So we just left the gun store. To say it was hectic was a total understatement.
Anxiety riding, really.
Luckily, I was able to find a guy who would just sell me the ammo and magazines that I needed, and so I'm good to go. They were limiting ammunition purchases to 200 bullets maximum, and you could only buy 50 jacketed hollow points at most. 50 38 specials, 50 9mm in jacketed hollow point, and another 100 in range ammo for 9mm. I was able to get in and out in less than 10 minutes, but the line to purchase a gun looked tremendously long.
And it wasn't moving at all.
Wasn't moving at all, and from what I heard, the people who do the checks, the background checks for gun purchases, which in Illinois you have to do 72-hour wait, is massively backed up. If you wanted to buy a gun right now, you might not be able to pick it up for a week or so, from what I overheard. And that actually they'll call you and not just come in, you know, 3 days later, which is normally what you're supposed to do in Illinois. And I just purchased my last firearm less than a month ago. So to say that that was like the luckiest timing, and at the time I didn't even want to do it because it cost quite a pretty penny to buy that firearm, now I cannot be more thankful to have it. The tension in the room was unbelievably thick.
I honestly almost started crying. Everybody was talking to the point that all I heard was just everybody's voices in my own head and people freaking out, everybody's anxiety. I felt like I was gonna pass out because everything was just too much. It's too much right now.
I think the vast majority of people in Chicago have nothing, have no tools for self-defense, which is quite terrifying. We're gonna probably spend another $100 just on canned goods now. And then after that, we're getting home and having some tough conversations. We just got out of Mariano's and the scene was pretty relaxed. Not a lot of people in there. All the workers were restocking everything, but they were out of water and they were out of paper towels. Completely empty, as you can see from this clip. It is desolate. But other than that, and the canned foods, but even still with the canned foods kind of being a little bit on the low side, we were able to pick up about $150 worth of canned foods, canned goods. Hopefully we don't have to eat any of it, but at least having a supply of fruits and meat and meals and soups to hold us over if something like this morning happens again where the electricity dies out and our food is compromised. Yes, we'll probably be able to cook it for a few days, but after a week, what are we gonna do? The frozen meat might be gone by that point. And the refrigerated meat is definitely gone by that point. So it's a serious situation. The water thing is still kind of something that we're looking into, that we have to figure out for ourselves. We do have a water filter and we can always drink tap, but if somehow that gets cut off, we have to be prepared for that. Otherwise, we are very happy to be getting home.
Very happy.
All right, guys, we are taking a couple shots because we deserve it.
We do, absolutely.
We've been talking nonstop about us leaving the city. We've been talking nonstop about our family.
So messed up as they are.
And it's been pretty difficult times. So
Very enlightening, very revealing, you know.
let's take a shot in celebration of the life we do have and the life we're trying to create for ourselves, to the future, and to you out there watching. Cheers. Loved a little time outside. Turned into a gorgeous day. Luckily, we were able to get absolutely everything we needed. It feels a lot better to have every supply we could have needed. What I can tell you that we saw a lot of was a huge amount of Amazon Prime trucks, like actual semi-trucks carrying huge amounts of supplies. There's an Amazon Prime van right there.
This is encouraging to see, not only that we can be outside, but that other people are outside too. They're playing basketball, so might as well cherish these times outside, because I have no idea, God forbid, if Trump will make us go on a lockdown. So gotta enjoy the sunny day while we can.
So the big debate today is whether or not we're leaving the city. We absolutely love our neighborhood. We don't want to go anywhere. We have all of our supplies here. We have our entire situation set up here in this location. So us leaving, part of it is counterproductive. The other part of it is that sometimes being in a major metropolitan city is not the best place to be when martial law gets instituted. The fact is, that's what we're going towards. There's no guarantees at all of martial law being instituted. We have no idea what's going to happen. But one thing I do know for sure is that they are not going to allow or tell us when it's coming. All we are going to be told is that we can't go outside anymore. And I don't know what that's going to mean or how they're going to enforce it. But the city has millions of people here. And the biggest chance for violence is going to be happening here in the city. There's a lot of scenes like this. Bars that normally have a ton of people in them completely shut down. It's crazy to think that every single bar in the city, in the whole state, has been shut down. It's never happened before. And I don't think many people understand what that means for our future, especially in the upcoming next 2 weeks.
What it is to be a community, showing helping each other, you know, all of the Hispanic roots in us, uniting us. So, Pilsen rocks.
So after some difficult conversation, I wanted to get your reaction on that.
I'm pissed.
We decided to stay here. And I think that for us, it's more important for all three of us to be together through this experience than to be apart. We're staying here. We're gonna buckle down. We have all of our supplies that we possibly need here, ready to be used. And Bubs knows he's on camera. Wants to make sure he looks good. We have everything we need here. And I hope you guys out there watching this have everything you need. And if you don't, I really hope that you're starting to prepare and you're starting to gather everything you need. We're going in for a long haul, but I think that martial law is a distinct possibility. I think curfews are a distinct possibility. I think buckling down and being prepared to be inside for the next 2 to 4 weeks just makes sense. I really hope you guys are on the same page as we are. At the same time, keep it lighthearted. I mean, the fact is that we don't know what's going on. We have no guarantees. What we do is we have today. So take advantage of it and be happy.